Are you waiting for permission to start your big idea? Here's the truth. If you are building something new in a world full of uncertainty, you are already an entrepreneur. Today's episode, we are breaking down chapters 1 and 2 of the Lean Startup and unpacking what it really means to start smart and define your vision. If you recall last week, I introduced you to the book and the enormous potentials and revelations noted in the book. But today, we will be tapping on the entrepreneurial management, the roots of the Lean Startup, who exactly is an entrepreneur, what even is a startup, the SnapTax story, and a 7,000-person Lean Startup, and more. So let's get straight into it. Most startups don't fail at building. They fail by building things nobody wants. That is where entrepreneurial management comes in. Eric Ries says, entrepreneurship isn't a guessing game. It is a discipline, just like traditional management, but designed for chaos. Where traditional management thrives on predictability and planning, entrepreneurial management thrives in the unknown. It is about fast decisions, testing assumptions, learning before scaling, managing uncertainty, and not avoiding it. Where did these ideas come from? Let's take a moment to talk about the roots of the Lean Startup. It all started with lessons from Toyota's Lean manufacturing system, which is aimed at eliminating waste, running small experiments, building in short cycles, and letting the feedback guide. Ries took these factory floor principles and applied them to new ideas, products, and startups, where the risk isn't production, it is building the wrong thing entirely. Ries has the big question: who is an entrepreneur? You don't need to own a company. You don't need investors. You don't even need to quit your job. If you are trying to create something new under uncertainty, you are an entrepreneur. Period. That includes a teacher launching a new program, a nurse developing a community health hub, a civil servant testing a new public policy, and a marketer experimenting with a new campaign. Now, if that is you, the next question is, if I am an entrepreneur, what's a startup? Ries gives us a fresh definition. He says, a startup is a human institution designed to create a new product or service under conditions of extreme uncertainty. So, startups aren't just businesses, they are experiments. And their job is to learn what works, not just build, but they plan. Which brings us to the SnapTax story. Giant software Intuit, 5 employees launched a simple test. Could users take a photo of the W-2 tax form and file taxes straight from their phones? They didn't spend a year planning. They didn't launch nationwide. They tested just in one state. And guess what? SnapTax got over 350,000 downloads in 3 weeks. That is Lean Startup in action. Small bets, real user feedback, and fast learning plus big wins. You may be thinking, sure, what works for small things, but I work in a big organization. Well, here's the twist. Intuit, the company behind SnapTax, had 7,000 plus employees. Yet their CEO, Scott Cook, said, innovation isn't a department, it is everyone's job. He turned the entire company into a network of lean startups, empowering teams to act fast, test ideas, and own their vision. So yes, a 7,000 company can run like a startup, and so can you? So what's the message today? Stop waiting for perfect timing or perfect product. Stop writing long plans nobody will read. If you are solving a problem in a new way, start now. Use feedback. Learn fast. Pivot when needed. That is your real advantage. Tell me, what is one idea you have been sitting on? And what is stopping you from testing it? This way, the lesson is clear. Start fast, define your vision, manage uncertainty like a pro. See you in the next chapter or chapters. Bye.